There's a moment most people don't talk about. Right before things get better, you suddenly lose motivation. You get tired, you doubt yourself, you pull back. It feels random, but it's not. That moment, that's self-sabotage showing up to keep you safe. And today, we're going to talk about why. Self-sabotage doesn't show up wearing a warning sign. It looks normal, comfortable, even reasonable. Scrolling instead of starting, staying where it feels familiar even if it hurts, postponing dreams because now's not the right time. But here's what changes everything. You're not destroying your life. You're trying to keep yourself safe. Self-sabotage isn't about hating who you are. It's about fearing what happens if you change. And when you see that, nothing looks the same again. Self-sabotage happens when we don't consciously meet our deepest needs, so we meet them sideways. We sabotage friendships because deep down we want space to find ourselves, but we're terrified of being alone. We sabotage our careers because what we really want is creative freedom, but we're scared of looking unambitious or disappointing people. We overanalyze our feelings instead of feeling them, because actually feeling them would mean slowing down and sitting with discomfort. So we cope, we distract, we delay, we numb. Not because we're weak, but because this is how we've learned to survive. Let's talk about procrastination for a second. You sit down to work, you open your laptop, and somehow you end up doing everything except the thing you planned. Not because you don't care, but because starting feels heavy. Starting means pressure, expectations, the possibility of not doing it right. So your brain looks for relief. 5 minutes turn into an hour, and you tell yourself you'll try again tomorrow. That's not laziness, that's your nervous system asking for safety. Here's the part most people don't talk about. Self-sabotage gives temporary relief, but long-term frustration. It quiets the anxiety for now, but slowly builds regret. You don't feel better, you just feel numb. And deep down, you know it. That feeling of being behind, of wasting potential, of watching time pass, that's not failure. That's unmet needs knocking louder. So how do you actually stop self-sabotaging? Not by forcing motivation, not by being harder on yourself. You start with honesty. Step 1, name the real need. Ask yourself, what am I actually avoiding right now? Is it rest you won't allow yourself? Freedom you're scared to claim? Expression you've been holding back? Or safety you've never felt? Don't judge the answer, just notice it. Step 2, meet the need directly in small ways. If you're burned out, stop forcing progress. If you want creative freedom, make time for it. If you're lonely, reach out. Imperfectly. Tiny actions rewire your nervous system, and your nervous system needs proof that you can handle this. Step 3, stop asking for perfection. Self-sabotage thrives on all or nothing thinking. You don't need to change your whole life. You just need to show up a little differently today. You just need one honest step today. Progress creates trust, and once trust is there, self-sabotage loses its grip. Here's where most people get stuck. They try to fight self-sabotage. They try to eliminate it. But the truth is, that part of you exists for a reason. It kept you safe when you didn't feel safe. It helped you cope when you didn't have better tools. So instead of pushing it away, acknowledge it. When you meet yourself with compassion instead of criticism, self-compassion isn't weakness. It's how real change begins. Here's what matters most. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're not failing. You've just been trying to protect yourself the only way you knew how. But now you know better. When you respond with awareness instead of avoidance, with compassion instead of pressure, you give yourself permission to move forward. And that forward movement, even slow, changes everything. Today, don't try to fix everything. Just notice one moment where you usually self-sabotage and respond with awareness instead of autopilot. That one moment can change everything. If this message hit home, it's not by accident. You're not broken. You're becoming aware. And awareness is the beginning of real change.